What if I told you that you're about to embark on a roller coaster ride, no seatbelts required, where numbers and equations will take you on an adventure of a lifetime? Would you believe me? Get ready, as we're about to redefine mathematics. Yes, mathematics, that very subject that may have caused you to tear your hair out in exasperation or let your mind wander off into a realm of daydreams. Let's dissolve that tedious image of endless equations and numbers and unveil the exhilarating escapades it hides within. It's time to challenge the perception that mathematics is a humdrum, mind-numbing subject. Instead, let's welcome it as an exhilarating journey full of unexpected turns. Consider this: every single day, we're swimming in a sea of numbers. We're measuring the quantities for our morning pancakes, gauging the time it takes to jog around the park, or sussing out the best bargains at the local farmer's market. These are the ordinary, day-to-day examples of math at work. But what if we amped up the stakes? Envision going beyond the mundane and diving into a world where mathematical prowess is your superpower. Picture yourself piloting a space mission, calculating the trajectory to land safely on Mars, or leading a team of engineers, utilizing mathematical models to build sustainable cities. Perhaps you're a vogue fashion designer, using geometric patterns to create trend-setting designs, or a movie director, using calculus for the perfect camera angle to capture an award-winning shot. Can you imagine forecasting weather patterns as a meteorologist or cracking codes as a cryptographer to protect national secrets? You may find yourself in the heart of the gaming industry, designing riveting virtual worlds using mathematical algorithms, or a risk management analyst, wielding statistical models like a sword to predict and prevent potential crises. Even a musical genius, using the principles of harmony and rhythm in composing symphonies that move the soul. Mathematics steps beyond the realm of just solving problems on paper. It's about applying these principles to overcome real-world challenges and propelling you into unique careers that you might never have envisaged. It's about deciphering the language of the universe and harnessing it to create, innovate, and inspire. So if you've ever found yourself sighing, "When am I ever going to use this in real life?" while staring at a complex equation, here's your answer. Mathematics is more than just numbers and equations. It's a passport to a world teeming with possibilities and adventures. So buckle up, as we're about to take off into the captivating cosmos of mathematics. Did you know that numbers can create magic on canvas, just like paints and brushes? Yes, you heard it right. Let's delve into the fascinating world of the golden ratio. It's a mathematical concept that artists have been using for centuries to create aesthetically pleasing compositions. This ratio, approximately 1.618, is found everywhere in nature, from the spirals of a sunflower to the proportions of the human body. And guess what? It's also been an essential tool for artists, sculptors, architects, and even photographers. They use this ratio to guide the layout of their work, ensuring balance and harmony. So, if you have a knack for both numbers and creativity, you could consider a career as a mathematical artist. Imagine creating masterpieces that not only awe with their beauty, but also their mathematical precision. There's an art to numbers, and it's just waiting for you to discover it. So numbers aren't just for calculations, they're for creating masterpieces too. How about turning your gaming passion into a career? Now that's a question that might pique your interest, right? Picture this. You're a gaming architect, a conjurer of virtual worlds, using mathematical concepts to build the landscapes that players traverse, the cities they explore, and the adventures they embark upon. Let's take a moment to talk about Pythagoras. Yes, that Pythagoras, the ancient Greek philosopher and mathematician, best known for the Pythagorean theorem. You remember it, don't you? The one about right-angled triangles? A squared plus b squared equals c squared? Now, you might be wondering, how does that fit into the world of gaming? Well, here's where it gets interesting. In game design, creating realistic environments is paramount. And to achieve that, game architects often turn to Pythagoras. The theorem is used to calculate distances between points in a 3D space, a fundamental aspect of designing realistic movement and interaction within the game. For instance, Whether a character can jump across a chasm or how quickly a vehicle can traverse a map, all these rely on the magic of Pythagoras. But it's not just about distances. The Pythagorean theorem is also used to create lighting effects and shadows, adding to the overall realism and immersive experience of the game. It's used to calculate the angle and direction of light, helping to create that perfect sunset, or the eerie shadows in a haunted mansion, which makes your gaming experience all the more thrilling. And it doesn't stop there. Pythagoras pops up in the programming too, helping to smooth out the mechanics and physics of the game, ensuring that every jump, every turn, every action feels real and responsive. So the next time you're deep into your favorite game, take a moment to appreciate the mathematical magic at work behind the scenes. Because gaming isn't just about the flashy graphics and epic storylines, it's also about the intricate dance of numbers and equations, the hidden allure of mathematics. Who knew your love for gaming could lead you to a career in mathematics? Well, now you do. So keep gaming, keep dreaming, and who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one designing the next big hit. Ever wondered how your favorite songs sound so harmonious? Let's take a moment to appreciate the magic behind the harmony that resonates with our emotions. This magic is none other than the mathematical concept known as the harmonic series. In music, harmony is the process by which individual sounds are joined together. When you strike a key on a piano, you're not just hearing one sound, you're hearing several sounds all at once. And these sounds are mathematically related, creating what we call a harmonic series. Just as a painter uses colors and brushes to create visual art, a music theorist employs mathematical principles to compose sonic masterpieces. This isn't merely about knowing how to play an instrument. It's about understanding the intricate relationship between musical notes and rhythm, and how they translate into emotions and narratives. A music theorist often explores the depths of the harmonic series. They delve into the frequencies of notes and how those frequencies relate to each other mathematically. They study how the sequence of harmonic intervals can create a sense of tension or resolution in music. Moreover, they consider the mathematical relationships between different pitches and rhythms. Sounds complex? Well, it's not. In essence, they're using the language of mathematics to understand and create the language of music. Consider this: the octave, which is a fundamental building block of most musical scales, is a simple mathematical ratio. Two notes an octave apart have frequencies in a ratio of 2 to 1. That's math speaking through your favorite song, through the lullaby that puts a child to sleep, through the anthems that unite entire nations. This is the beauty of mathematics. It's not confined within the walls of a classroom. It permeates every aspect of our lives, often in ways we don't even realize. As a music theorist, you're not just composing music, you're composing mathematical symphonies. You're creating a beautiful fusion of numbers and notes, equations and emotions. So the next time you listen to a piece of music, remember, there's a mathematical symphony playing behind every note, every chord, every rhythm. Mathematics, hence, isn't just about numbers. It's the language of music too. What if I told you that math could help predict the future? Sounds like a sci-fi movie plot, doesn't it? But it's not as far-fetched as you might think. Today, we're going to dive into the concept of probability, a mathematical concept that plays a crucial role in predicting future events. Probability is the branch of mathematics that deals with the likelihood of an event taking place. It's like flipping a coin. You can't be certain whether it'll land on heads or tails, but you know that there's a 50% chance for each. That's probability in its simplest form. Now, let's take this concept a step further. Imagine a career where your job is to assess risk, predict future events, and help industries like insurance and finance manage uncertainties. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? Welcome to the world of actuarial science. Actuaries are the unsung heroes of the corporate world. They use probability and statistics to assess the risk of certain events occurring, helping companies to plan for and mitigate these risks. For instance, an actuary working in an insurance company might use statistical models to calculate the probability of a policyholder filing a claim. This information is then used to set insurance premiums and ensure the company stays financially stable. Actuarial science isn't just about crunching numbers, though. It's about understanding the world around us and making educated predictions about what could happen in the future. It's about using math to manage the uncertainties of life. So next time you're studying probability, remember that it's more than just a mathematical concept. It's a tool that can help us navigate the complexities of the world, predict future events, and manage risk. A tool that could lead you to an exciting career as an actuary. And so, we see that math isn't confined to textbooks and classrooms. It's alive, breathing, and constantly influencing the world around us. So, math isn't just solving equations, it's about predicting and managing the uncertainties of life. Ever pondered over the symmetry of skyscrapers or the design of bridges? These marvels of human ingenuity do not come to fruition by magic or mere luck. They are the handiwork of architects, the real-life wizards who conjure up structures from the ground up. But beneath the artistic prowess of these creators, there lies a fundamental pillar that holds it all together, a pillar as old as civilization itself: geometry. Geometry, the branch of mathematics that deals with shapes, sizes, properties of space, and the relationships between objects, is the hidden language of architects. It's their secret tool, the one they use to draft visions into reality. From the humble blueprint of a tiny cottage to the expansive layout of a towering skyscraper, every single aspect is steeped in geometry. Imagine an architect at work. The lines they sketch, the angles they measure, the spaces they conceive, all of these are manifestations of geometry. When they design a house, they're not just thinking about how it will look. They're considering how to maximize space, how to ensure stability, how to let in natural light. They're calculating areas, perimeters, volumes. They're figuring out the best shapes for rooms, the perfect angles for walls, the ideal dimensions for doorways. They're using geometry to solve problems, to innovate, to create. Geometry aids architects in understanding and manipulating space. It allows them to plan, visualize, and create structures that are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also structurally sound and functional. Think about your favorite building or structure, its beauty, its strength, its function. All of these are products of an architect's intimate dance with geometry. And so, dear friends, the next time you marvel at a soaring skyscraper or a beautifully designed bridge, remember the language that made it possible. Remember geometry. Remember how it transforms abstract concepts into tangible reality, how it turns dreams into structures. Math, therefore, isn't confined to textbooks. It shapes the world around us. So, are you still convinced that math is boring? Let's journey back through our adventurous exploration of the world of numbers and equations. We began by unveiling the unexpected excitement of math and its influence on our lives in the most subtle ways. Remember our visit to the Artist's Corner, where math and art blend in a beautiful dance of creativity. The Fibonacci sequence, the golden ratio, fractals. They're not just textbook theories. They're the pulsating heartbeat of the art we love. We then ventured into the realm of gaming, discovering how math builds the backbone of the gaming industry. Math is the secret recipe behind every successful game, carefully creating virtual worlds and calculating game strategies. And who could forget the enchanting symphony of math in music? Math is the conductor, orchestrating the rhythm, the melody, the harmony, creating a melody that soothes our souls. Our adventure then took a thrilling twist with the ever-calculated risk, where we uncovered how math serves as our guiding light in predictive analysis, helping us chart the unpredictable waters of the future. From weather prediction to financial planning and sports analytics, math is our trusted compass. Lastly, we wandered into the world of architecture, seeing how math sculpts the physical around us. From the perfect symmetry of a snowflake to sprawling skyscrapers, math is the unseen architect, molding the world as we know it. So there you have it. Math is not just about numbers and equations. It's a lens through which we understand the world. It's a part of everything we do, see, feel, and experience. The next time you dismiss math as a pile of boring numbers and equations, remember, it's much more. It's an art, a symphony, a game, a guide, and a blueprint. And before we wrap this up, a little reminder. If our journey through the fascinating world of math has sparked a curiosity within you, then don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. Drop a comment and share your thoughts. Let's continue to explore the wonders of math together and find ways to integrate it into our passions, beyond the confines of a classroom. Let math not just be a subject, but a way of life. Because remember, math in its own unique way is truly exciting. So stay tuned, keep exploring, and let's make math fun together. But most of all, take care.